Hi, Phyllis here from southernfrugal.com. We're out in our garden, and it is a sorry looking garden, I'll have to tell you. The stuff just did not come up again. This will be the third season that we've had, which was last fall, this past summer, and now this fall again. Now, so you won't think it's to do with the wood chips. We had planted the garden several weeks before we put in the wood chips, so that really isn't the problem. But anyway, what I'm going to do, I've got y'all on a tripod by the way, what I'm going to do is take a soil sample, and the way you do that is you dig down about 6 inches. We've got gnats out here today. About 6 inches, excuse me, and you take a sample in 5 or 6 different places, and then you mix that all up real good, and then you put it in a quart bag, and I'm going to take it down to our county office where there's an extension, Clemson Extension Service, and they're going to test my soil. And I've already talked with them and told them, you know, it's an organic garden, and the problem I've had, and of course it's not the wood chips for sure, because we didn't have the wood chips when I planted this garden. And also I asked about the this oak tree right here, because see, oak leaves have a lot of tannin in them, but I wondered if it came from the roots of the tree, and I talked with Charles, who is our extension service person, and he said no, that wouldn't have come from the roots, it would come from the leaves. But we don't put the leaves in the compost bin, and we get them up pretty much in the garden, so that's not it. It's not a lack of water, because I mean, all 3 seasons that we're talking about, we had lots of rain, so it's definitely not that. And also the weeds are coming up, just not the seeds. I mean, a few of them have come up, but mostly it's weeds. So I just left it because I was so disgusted with the whole thing. But anyway, let y'all have a look. Now, isn't that absolutely pathetic? This is all weeds, and occasionally, like right here, that's a kale, and of course something's been eaten on that, although I did put out slug bait, but mostly the seeds did not sprout even. So over here is where I planted all the lettuce, and I really planted a lot. Now here's one right here. Can y'all see that? Let's see. Can y'all see that? It's kind of dark. I can't see for the shadows here. And here's one. Of course, something's been eaten on that, but I mean, I can't believe that anything could have possibly eaten that much. You know what I'm saying? There's some more lettuce. Of course, something's been eaten on that. But still, I mean, for the thousands, literally 1,000 seeds I planted in this bed, and I could probably count about 20 that have come up. Now, all this is weeds in here. This is all weeds, but this is the dinosaur kale. And see, it's not really doing all that well for as long as it's been planted. Yeah, here's some. But see all the weeds? So I just don't know what's wrong, if we're missing something in the soil or what. Yeah, something's been eaten on that leaf, but you see the rest of them. Yeah, and even down here, the cilantro, some of it came up, but this is weeds here. It looks just like cilantro, but it's not. Here's a cilantro right here. Anyway, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and take a sample in 6 different places, turning my camera around, 6 different places in the garden, and we're going to mix it up in the bucket here. And I did measure, my trowel is 6 inches, my trowel, excuse me, from there to the tip is 6 inches, and that's how deep he said to go down. And then put it in a Ziploc bag and tell him it's organic garden. And then mix all that up and just give them a quart. So we're going to do that. So we'll be back in just a minute. Alright, I got 6 shovelfuls or trowels full, dug down 6 inches, And then they told me to put it in a quart Ziploc bag. So I'm going to take that down there now. I guess it'll be a while before I get the results back. But we're going to find out what's wrong in this nice organic garden that I've got. It certainly has no trouble growing weeds. Anyway, of course the wood chips are definitely keeping the weeds out from in between the rows. So anyway, all right, we will see y'all next time.